Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Kerdisha St. In the headlines, government increases budget allocation for Ministry of Health. Education Minister reaffirms government's commitment to success of students, and 12 receive scholarships to pursue education in China. Stay with us for details of these and other developing stories after this.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. Government has increased the recurrent budget for the Ministry of Health by $5 million for the purchase of new drugs. During his presentation for the 2017-2018 budget debate, the Honorable Minister for Health, Dr. Kenneth Daru, says he is pleased with the progress made in the healthcare system in Dominica.
We just heard the Minister of Finance in his presentation. We increased the recurrent budget, not a one-time, not one time like you say, okay, boss, Doc, boss, going to bail you out and I give you $5 million. The recurrent budget means for every year from now on, we have increased our recurrent budget by $5 million to purchase new drugs.
Honorable Dr. Daru noted that according to the Pan-American Health Organization, PAHO, chronic non-communicable diseases are no longer the leading cause of death in Dominica. Honorable Daru believes this is a result of the care patients receive from the primary health care system. He says medication which one could acquire at a central store will now be made available by government at the various health districts.
For example, the anti-cancer drugs. As we speak now, they have to be procured by the client or the family at the central medical stores. This is now going to be on the formulary for free. Drugs to treat the eye drops for glaucoma, eye drops, etc., which although $60 a bottle, but a lot of our folks, especially the elderly folks, our senior citizens, they cannot afford these things, Mr. Speaker. $5 million every year.
Government is committed to ensuring that the best health care is given to all. Through a long-time friendship with the People's Republic of China, Dominica is witnessing the construction of a new $117 million state-of-the-art national hospital. Other infrastructural projects which will be undertaken in this financial year is the construction of 3 new health centers at Coliho, Vecas, and Belleville-Chope, and improved health infrastructures in Roseau and Newtown. Also, with funding from the United Kingdom Department for International Development, implementation by the Pan-American Health Organization, 4 health facilities, namely in La Plaine, Roseau, Grand Bay, and Portsmouth, will be retrofitted as smart health centers at a total cost of $5 million. In more news, on a Thursday, GIS visited the site of rehabilitation works ongoing on Charles Avenue in Goodwill. The project includes the rehabilitation of 510 meters of road from the roundabout near the Princess Margaret Hospital to the intersection of the West Coast Road. 17 men have been employed on this $3 million project. Kimani Seja got an update with the supervisor of the project, Carlos Joseph.
Give us an idea as to what the street looked like and some of the works that you have to undertake to rehabilitate this road.
So we rehabilitate the road and put new sidewalks and drains, and the width of the road is much more wider and it's better than how it was before by a whole mile. It's much more better. We're installing 5 walls on this side to hold up the landscape and the driveway, And then we have to organize a bus area there, so the bus can break in, put the passengers down, and then move on to the other side. Then we have to go down all the way to the highway with box drains and culverts and sidewalks.
So for those of us who know what that road looked like before work started, we know that there were two very deep ditches on either sides of the road. So give us an idea as to what exactly you had to do to elevate both sides.
Right, we had to excavate the old drains, remove them, and then put 1 meter 200 depth of drains and width of the sidewalks, just install it in, and then just do everything over fresh, brand new again.
Give us an impression as to what we can look forward to when this entire project is complete. Give us a little idea as to what it's going to look like.
You'll get the best quality of work. I don't know about the other company, but we always give the best. You'll get new asphalt roads and new drains and sidewalks and slipper drains, and the road will be first class. I think we are the best in our island.
Okay, wonderful. So we're anticipating in 22 weeks, first class rehabilitation project right here on Charles Avenue. This is Kimani Serja reporting for GIS News.
Thanks, Kimani. The Honorable Minister for Education, Peter Serja, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to ensuring that each child succeeds. He says the mission of the ministry is to educate and prepare all students to live productive lives in a complex and a changing society. Honorable Serja was making his contribution to the 2017-2018 national budget. He took the opportunity to highlight some of the achievements of the ministry for the 2016-2017 academic year that has significantly impacted the lives of students from early childhood through secondary and tertiary levels.
First of all, I want to highlight some of the areas that we were able to work on during the school year. And we believe that in order for children to do well, in order to provide them with quality education, they must learn in a conducive environment. And so we focused on the rehabilitation and renovation of our school plants. We were able to carry out major repair works on 13 of our primary schools to the tune of $1,660,638.50.
One of the key areas through which the ministry seeks to deliver quality education is the infusion of information communication technology in the school's curriculum.
The intention is to provide our schools with that kind of environment where students are able to access information at their fingertips. And Madam Speaker, we have ensured that we provide wireless connectivity in all our secondary and primary schools. And Madam Speaker, I want to commend our EMIS officers. We have 10 EMIS officers who have been providing support to these schools, ensuring that our teachers are able to input the data so that parents can get onto the system and track the performance, the attendance patterns of their children.
The Honorable Education Minister revealed that in the 2016-2017 academic year, government provided support for students with special needs at various schools in an effort to improve the standard of performance.
The guidance and counseling department within the ministry was able to go into the schools, work with no less than 135 of our students from 8 of our primary and secondary schools. We discussed the results of these schools, the students, and we make recommendation for remedial intervention.
In this financial year, government, through the Ministry of Education, will be introducing a training for teachers working with special needs students. The training will also include a component for engaging parents of children with special needs so that adequate support is provided within the home. Emphasis is also being placed on early childhood education. In October of 2016, government approved the establishment of the Early Childhood Development Unit.
We engaged one early childhood coordinator. We also engaged 2 assistant early childhood officers. And these individuals, along with 9 roving care givers, they are now able to go into the various school districts, work with students at the primary and at the preschool level and early childhood level, and ensure that we establish a solid foundation so that these children can do well at the primary level.
The Ministry of Education and Human Resource Development received the second highest allocation of $73.4 million, or 12.6% of the recurrent budget. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and help them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Welcome back. 12 more Dominican students have received scholarships to pursue higher education at top universities in the People's Republic of China. An award ceremony was held at the Fort Young Hotel on Wednesday to present the students with their acceptance letters. The Honorable Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, Peter Seja, told the students that education is the passport to a successful life and lauded the Dominica Labour Party administration for increasing the opportunity for tertiary education for Dominicans.
I suppose feelings of anxiety may be rushing through you right now. But for you, what is actually reality is still a dream for many young Dominicans. There are many more opportunities now for further education for Dominican citizens around the world than ever before. You can aspire to almost any field of study because of the opportunities for tertiary education created by this government. Therefore, I congratulate you, the awardees.
8 young men are among the 12 receiving the opportunity to further their education. Among them, 1 student will pursue an associate's degree, 9 will pursue bachelor's degree, and 2 students will pursue master's degree. The courses of study selected are electronic and information engineering, civil engineering, architecture, telecommunications engineering, clinical medicine, environmental science and engineering, internal relations and diplomacy, biotechnology, and financial management.
These, to my mind, are all areas on our national area priority list, or on our national training priority list. You, my friends, are now leading a new generation of scholars, innovators, and leaders. And I would venture to say that Dominica's future is bright. As we speak, the government is investing heavily in our citizens through a diversity of programs. In fact, some $14.8 million have been expended in the last financial year on financial assistance to young Dominicans.
The Education Minister reiterated the government's stance that education is a major component of its strategy to advance Dominica and sees these scholarships as tools for national development. Since 2004, 163 students have received scholarship under this program. Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in Dominica, Wei Wenzhe, says the program has improved the mutual cooperation between China and Dominica. He thanked the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Education in Dominica for partnering with China to continue this program.
Today's ceremony is a wonderful demonstration of the close and fruitful friendship between China and Dominica. It is achieved through the joint efforts of various circles of our society, including government, colleges, academies, media, families, and every individual. Thank you, everyone, for your contribution. Thank you for being here with us and witnessing this meaningful occasion. Thirdly, please allow me to take this opportunity to reiterate China's continuous support to Dominica's economic and social development. Moreover, at this ceremony, I can put an important footnote to our commitment that China does not only support today's Dominica, it is our great honor to support the future of Dominica.
The Chargé d'Affaires asked the students to take advantage of the new experiences they will encounter in China.
Go ahead and explore the 9.6 million square kilometer territory. Go ahead and experience the 5,000-year history. Go ahead and meet with 1/5 of the world's population. Remember, my young friends, opportunity lies in unknown. Go ahead and embrace unknown because that is where miracle happens.
He says he is looking forward to seeing many more Dominican students pursuing their education in Chinese universities. GIS News spoke with one of the recipients of the scholarships, Daniela Paul, who will pursue a degree in financial management.
I'm excited because it's a whole new world. I get to learn a different culture. I get to learn another language. I mean, most people can't say that they went overseas to study and then they came back bilingual. So I'm looking forward to that. But at the same time, I'm nervous because I've been in Dominica for all of my life and now I'm going somewhere that's so far away. The people are different, the language is different, everything's different. So nervous and excited at the same time. And I'm thankful to the government of Dominica and I'm thankful to the People's Republic of China for, giving us this chance.
Finally, this news time, the Dominica Broadcasting Corporation, Ministry of Education, and Unicom Dominica held the prize-giving ceremony for the 10th National Reading Competition on Wednesday, August 10th. The National Reading Competition was first launched in 2008 and is the brainchild of Felix Henderson, brought forth by the desire to inspire children to read today for tomorrow. At the ceremony, manager of state-owned DBS Radio, Cecil Joseph, reminded the students of the importance and benefits of being an avid reader.
If you continue reading, that you may and will pass your present or the present generation, which sometimes depend quite a lot on they say, he say, she say, and a common cliche that we have depend quite a lot on birth. And if you read and you read quite a lot, it helps you to analyze, it helps you to get a better understanding and to comprehend things that you hear and will be able to evaluate what you should be able to say. So I want to say to you students, continue reading, because with the love of reading, you will not only move mountains, but you will help change and shape the world.
He also had these words of encouragement to parents.
These boys and girls that are in your hands, let's ensure that we can nurture them in a way where these boys and girls will not only make you proud, but to make your community and your country proud. And many times we tend to believe as parents that the school has a role to play, which is a fact, but you also have a greater role in the upbringing of your children, in determining how they shape their life for the future. So I just want to say to the parents, God has blessed you with these children, and I want to ensure you that based on how you continue with them for the future will determine where they end up.
Joseph made an appeal to local companies to play their part and support the students who will take part in next year's competition. Headline sponsor Unicom Dominica Limited, better known as Quartz Dominica, reconfirmed their commitment to developing a love for reading in Dominica's youth.
As a concerned entity who focuses on social responsibility, we saw the need to encourage and promote reading. We at Quartz are very determined to push this agenda forward, working hand in hand with DBS Radio and the Ministry of Education. We understand that the ability to read is the key to achieving a better quality of life.
Awards, gifts, and cash prizes were presented to the overall winner, Kennedy Barron, Joshua Burkard, Noah Sorrendo, and the other winners. A presentation was also made to Felix Henderson as well as the other long-serving judges of DBS Radio for dedication and service. And that's the English segment of the news. Shaakira Pierre is up next with Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Gouvernement a augmenté le budget là pour ministre santé par $5 millions pour gagner drogue neuf. Par la présentation ministre santé là, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Daroudi y plaisir pour progrès qui a fait un système santé à Dominique. Honorable Daroudi si l'on parle aux maladies comme Pisadou, c'est pas la première manière moun ka mou en Dominique encore. Ministre la kwe, ça c'est un résultat qui moun ka tape meilleure occupation en tout district santé à Dominique. Honorable Daroudi doit monter sa tape à pharmacie gouvernement qui actuellement fait available à tout district santé à Dominique. Gouvernement fait commitment pour occuper tout Dominicain en affaires médicales. Par une relation épicée chinois là, Dominique fait témoin pour bâtiment yon $117 millions l'hôpital neuf. D'autres projets qui prend place à l'année financière neuf là, c'est bâtiment Kay Santé en Colio, Vieille Case, et puis Belleville Chopin, et puis travail qui est fait pour réhabiliter Kay Santé en Wozo et puis Newtown. Aussi, et puis l'argent au département UK pour International Development, et puis implémenté par PAHO, 4 Kay Santé La Plaine, Wozo, Guabe et puis Guatas, qui est tourné à dans une savant facilité à valer $5 millions. À d'autres nouvelles, ministre Éducation, Honorable Peter Serja, bat commitment gouvernement pour faire certain tous étudiants fait bon à l'école. Honorable Serja, dit mission ministre là, c'est pour éduquer et puis préparer tous étudiants pour une société qui a chargé. Honorable Serja dit à l'année l'école là qui finit, gouvernement réhabilité 13 l'école primaire et puis gouvernement dépassé plus que $1 million pour faire ce travail ça là. Ministre Éducation qui aussi placé fort à sous ICT à toute l'école à Dominique. Honorable Serja fait parole qui à l'année l'école là qui passe gouvernement bas support pour étudiants qui besoin plus attention pour faire bien. Gouvernement par ministre Éducation qui bat traitement bat teacher pour travailler puis étudiants qui n'y problème. Ministre Éducation là tape plus haut allocation à budget neuf là. Et puis finalement, 12 étudiants tapent opportunité pour avancer l'éducation en université en China. Une cérémonie prend place en l'hôtel Fort Young mercredi pour faire présentation lecture. Ministre Éducation, Honorable Peter Serge, a dit que étudier la éducation c'est un passeport pour succès. Il aussi parlé bon con administration les bon pour comment yo ka fait opportunité pour plus haut éducation ba Dominica. With norm en parmi ces étudiants là qui tapent opportunité là pour avancer éducation yo. Depuis l'année 2004, yon 163 étudiants tapent opportunité là pour avancer éducation yo en bas programme ça là. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Non, c'est Shaakira Pierre. Au revoir.
3 ways to boost your self-confidence are up next in our tip of the day.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce or vegetable or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put it on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Although we may not want to admit it, many of us feel like we could use an improvement in self-confidence. Here are 3 practical tips you can use to raise your self-confidence. Use uplifting music. Use inspiring and motivating music to pump up yourself before leaving for a night out, before a big test or meeting, before anything that might make your confidence unstable. This can also act as a temporary state booster. Try something new. When you break out of your comfort zone and try something you haven't before, you not only challenge yourself, you expand your own limitations and your confidence in your own abilities. And finally, make a plan to do something and then follow through. When you decide to do something and don't back down but go through with it, you get proof of your own often underestimated capabilities and your confidence in yourself soars. Before we leave, be sure to tune in to the premiere of Anu Discute as host Shaakira Pierre speaks with the centenarian Dorothy de Gallery right after National Focus. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kerdisha St. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.